Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief back in the QI Tower. Guys, as you know, I was in Dubai, all right? Okay, I met unbelievable warriors of the V, QNet corporate. JR Meyer was there. Loads of exciting news coming your way, guys. All right. And before I kick off my Wednesday message to all of you watching, whether you're brand new, you've been around for a long time, all right, or you have nothing better to do on Wednesday but to look for my video, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you. All right. I just realized that I've been doing this Wednesday message for over 10 years, all right, consistently without fail. And the only reason I do it is because of you. And I hope that my Wednesday message has been helping you guys, giving you the right information to build your business, keeping you switched on, raising you on your bad day, putting a smile on your face. However it's helping, I hope it's helping. So from the bottom of my heart, to all of you, my loyal, unbelievable downlines around the world who've been watching my Wednesday message, thank you guys. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this because of a promise I made to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay that I will represent them to the best of my ability. So this is your chief. Once again, greetings, my V family. Welcome to my Wednesday message. And this Wednesday message is something that I spoke about long time ago. And a lot of people, while I was in Dubai, while I travel or on my WhatsApp, ask me a lot of questions that you may have in your mind. How do I build a better team? How do I basically earn better checks? How do I remain consistent? How do I stay switched on? How do I? Okay. And the answer is very simple. You see, network marketing, as summarized by Dato Sri Vijay many times on VCon stage, he simply says this business can be summarized to a powerful, unbelievable statement that monkey see, monkey do. This business is all about duplication. This business is all about, duplicating yourself, your downlines duplicating you. It's a copycat business. It requires no thought process. It doesn't require you to be a genius. I've always come on Wednesday message and told you that I'm your most gorgeous upline, but I never say I'm your smartest upline. Because all I did to be successful was watch the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. I stayed in their zone. I traveled with them. I shared the stage with them. And I just watched and learned, and then apply. Now, you don't have to be an exact clone of your upline or clone of your working upline. You just got to take everything and make it yours. So I am a student of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. But I'm not Japa. I'm not Dato Sri Vijay. I don't think I ever will be. They have raised the bar so high that I only aspire to reach that point somewhere in my lifetime. So what does monkey see, monkey do simply means? It simply means that you are technically the answer to all your questions. You are the answer. If your downlines are not doing presentation, it's your fault. If your downlines are not switched on, it's your fault. If your downlines are not achieving their checks, it's also your fault, because ultimately, knowingly or unknowingly, they are following you. Now, you may say the right things, you may do the right training, you might do the right presentation, but it's not limited only to what you say. It's not limited to only how you present. It is about you, your energy, your mojo, your power, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you stand. Everything is bundled together that they are going to copy or they are going to duplicate. So I realized over the last 25 years that if any organization is slowing down, if there's a drop in BV anywhere in the world, I don't investigate the country, I don't investigate the whole network. I simply go to the upline. When I go to the upline, if there's a drop in BV, a drop in checks, a drop in performance, I go to the upline, and almost every time I identify where the problem is. It is with the upline. Because in network marketing, the growth of the organization The success of the organization is simply based on the benchmark set by the upline. All right. So what is an upline? An upline is the benchmark. What is a benchmark? A standard that everyone follows, a standard that everyone looks up to. Now, if the benchmark is too low, then the organization cannot grow. If the benchmark is way too high, then the organization loses hope of following. Right? Now, you may be confused. What do you mean, Chief? You mean I shouldn't be the best and the best and the best? To a certain extent, yes. Because if you are too high up there as an upline, but your next level is too far down, you have failed in effective duplication. If you are too low, you have failed in effective duplication. Your whole purpose is to be a benchmark that inspires them, that they aspire to reach, and you keep raising them up to your benchmark. You just don't keep rising and rising and rising and rising. You do 30 presentations a day, you don't sleep, you attend every training, you do everything, but you do it alone. And you look behind you, and there's nobody behind you. You're all alone. All right? That's the mistake most networkers make. They think that if they become the best version of themselves is good enough. No. When you become a benchmark, you must always look behind. Always look behind to see who's following, who is the closest to you, who is duplicating it correctly, all right? Who is in your zone, who is listening and applying what you teach, because you can teach till the cows come home and give you milk, but if nobody is applying what you teach, it's a complete waste of time. You understand? So first, let's come back to the definition of a benchmark. What is a benchmark of a networker? What's a benchmark of an upline? What's the benchmark of a leader? Now, you watching this Wednesday message, be honest with yourself, moment of honesty, moment of truth, and ask yourself whether you meet this benchmark. Now, the first rule of an effective benchmark is somebody who's switched on all the time. Switched on all the time. Switched on all the time. Because this is not a hobby. This is not a part-time thing you're doing on the side. This is your life. If this is your life, you never switch off from network marketing. I took my family to Dubai. I never switched off. I met everyone. I had meetings. I made videos. I did my Insta live, everything. Because this is now who you are. This is your life. You cannot switch off. You can go on vacation. You can go on holiday, but you never switch off. Because the minute you switch off for one day, your leadership, most of them will switch off for 2 days. The next level will switch off for 1 week. The next level will switch off for 1 month, and the next level will vanish from your organization. And people are saying, Chief, you're being a bit dramatic. What do you mean I can't switch off for 1 day? You cannot. You cannot. When you are in the network marketing business and you are effectively an upline, whether to 2 people or 200,000 people, the first rule you must follow to be benchmark is you never, ever switch off. Are you guys with me? For 25 years, my uplines, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, I watched them for 25 years. There's never been a moment they have switched off. Never, ever. For 25 years, duplicating them because they are my benchmark. I have never switched off for 25 years. I'm surprised my family is still with me. All right, whether it's dinner time, family time, play time. Some people said Sunday is family day. Are you kidding me? For me, Sunday is the most important day in network marketing because that's when you can reach most people who don't have excuses not to reply your WhatsApp or reply your calls. Are you with me? You are no longer an employee. You don't need Sundays. You are a business owner. You are the CEO of your organization. All right? There is no off days. That's the first benchmark. Because if you switch off regularly, Saturday, Sunday, all right, Eid, Christmas, New Year, Diwali, then they all start duplicating. Now, you may switch off for one festival, but your downlines will say, I got 20 other festivals to celebrate. Now, if you switch off 5 days for Diwali, they switch off 10 festivals, that's 50 days from 365 days. Do the maths. That's why networks collapse when their upline switch off, number one. Number two, benchmarking for an upline. You must never tell people to do what you are not doing. So I tell you to do presentation, presentation, presentation. After 25 years, financially free, I still do presentation, 2, 3, 4, 5 a month, because I want to be able to tell you to do presentation, and the only way I can say it is if I do it. That's what benchmarking is. You walk your talk, leadership by example. You never tell people to do what you don't do. Then you are just a university professor, a preacher, a school teacher. All right? No. You practice what you preach. You walk the talk like Japa, Dato Sri Vijay. Until today, Dato Sri Vijay does his version of presentation and then sends the prospect to me to do the proper presentation. All right? So presentation, all right, TAT, sending your targets to your uplines every week, attending training, attending systems, watching the Wednesday message. I know all of you receive the Wednesday message and send it, but you don't watch it because you don't think you don't need to watch it because I'm the upline. Bull sugar. Shut up and watch the Wednesday message, then send it to people so you can discuss it with them. Are you guys with me or not? And turn it into an effective training module if necessary. So everything you tell people to do, you must do. Or not, you have no credibility to tell people to do. You tell your kids don't eat sugar or candy or drink Coke, and then you sit in the house and drink Coke, you think they will listen? You tell your teenage son not to smoke, but you talk to him while smoking a cigarette. Smoking is bad for you. Do you understand? He's going to step out, go behind the coconut tree and smoke a cigarette. Remember this. You cannot tell people to do what you don't do. You cannot tell people to stop doing what you are not willing to stop doing. Are you guys with me now? That's why I tell you not to go to the gym. I never tell you to go to the gym because I don't go to the gym. Are you guys with me now? But if I start going to the gym, all of you, my Wednesday message will be me working out in the gym. By the way, I need to start going to the gym. Are you guys with me? The second is always do what you tell people to do. This is benchmarking. Third is success. All right, you don't have a choice. If you want to be an effective upline, if you want to be an effective leader, you have to achieve success. The pressure of achieving success must be so heavy, all right, that you walk with your back leaning downwards. All right, I cannot tell you to be successful if I am not successful. Now, if you're brand new and you say, but Chief, I just started, how am I going to show my success? Guys, you should achieve your first step in your first week. Think about it. How difficult to earn your first 250? Do it like that. Next 250, do it like that. You need to be under pressure to constantly achieve success so you can talk and push your downlines to achieve success. So don't be one of those networkers, zero success, but want to do training every day. No. You want to train people, be successful. Your training is far more effective than training without being successful. If you're not successful, get off the stage. All right, you are far more powerful on stage when you are maxing out or hitting 2,000 a week or 5,000 a week or even 250 a week consistently up there as an upline to your downlines. Are you guys with me? If you are a beginner. All right. Now, so success is fundamentally important. Okay. The fourth is your value system. Because today you are benchmarking not only business, you're benchmarking a way of life. You're benchmarking as an upline. You must have integrity, powerful value systems. Nobody is going to respect you as an upline if you're pissed drunk every Saturday falling outside a club. Do you understand? Now, I respect Japa and Dato Sri Vijay not only because they are my uplines, not only because they're the greatest networkers in the industry, but because their value system is something I respect. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you must give up everything you like, all right, just to be a networker. Then it may become an unattractive proposition. But don't overdo anything. Don't overdo anything that will compromise your integrity, the respect your downlines have for you, all right? And you don't want them to duplicate any bad behavior you have. Because as much as you are benchmarked today, people look up to you, they will copy good and bad. So the less bad you have, the more good you have, the greater downlines you create. It's a simple rule of network marketing. Now, a lot of people have argued with me, but I am very simple in my approach to life. All right. I don't drink. All right. Because one day I may get drunk and a lot of people respect me and I don't want them to see me drunk and lose respect for me. Simple as that. I maintain a high level of integrity. I live by the truth. I empty my cup and I'm always a student. Don't say I'm a student of Dato Sri Vijay, all right? But when you are actually not. Do you understand? Don't simply use your upline's names when you really are not in touch with them, not communicating with them, because your downlines will find out and then they say you lied. Are you guys with me now? So it is not what you say, it's not what you do, it's who you are. Today you are a networker. People are going to look up to you. They want to take photos with you. They're going to tell their children how great you are. This means it comes with a responsibility for you to live your life in a certain way that you can maintain the respect your downlines have for you. Therefore, you must do nothing to compromise that respect. You're not a traditional businessman or businesswoman. You are a networking businessman or businesswoman. That means who you are has a tremendous impact on your success. The better person you become, the higher your integrity, the higher your value system, trust me, your checks and your downlines checks will grow equally. If there's one reason why we are celebrating our 25th anniversary as the greatest network marketing company in the world, it's because of the great value system, integrity, and respect that our founders have. Are you guys with me? So, guys, this Wednesday message is about you. You are the answer to everything. You want higher checks? Push your checks up. You want your downlines to do presentation? You do presentation. All right? You want them to listen to you? You listen to your uplines. You want them to watch Wednesday message? You watch Wednesday message. You want them to talk and come to VCon? Then make sure you are at VCon, every VCon without fail. Are you guys with me or not? And this September, 2 VCons back to back. This is the place where you will have the rare opportunity of seeing the ultimate benchmark of the V and QNet, Japadas Bismarck, and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. See you guys at VCon. Love you guys.